Hello everybody, and welcome back to part 3 of Let's Play the Guardian Legend. And if I remember correctly, where we left off, I had just defeated a mini-boss, got into this little area, where they wrapped around the screen on me. Okay. Interesting. But, okay. I don't think I've talked about these guys yet, but I call them the little discs of death. Little black pancake or hockey puck with a little red or blue stripe. Yeah, they just kind of do this. They don't come after you specifically, they just kind of there to get in your way. More jelly blobs. Let's see, those, I think those are called the multi-bullets. So as I mop up these bats and pick them up safely. Ow. Go over here. Yeah, they fire that. And whatever. Yeah, they fire fairly fast. For now, we'll keep that. Excuse me. Yeah, there's not a lot to say about some of this. There's another... look at that power-up. A red lander. Now, if you remember, picked up a blue lander a little while ago. And it increased our life. This increases our chip count. Which, now, we'll show you function number 3 of the chips to power up the main gun. Yeah, sure, give me one now. You won't give me one later. I know you. You notice, with 100 chips, you develop this gun. Yeah. But, notice 97 chips, or even 99, you get back to that gun. So, now you know there's a little balancing act. Their currency, they power the side weapons, or special weapons, whatever you would call them. And on top of that, they also power your main gun. So, while the special weapons may be very nice and all that, you gotta take into consideration that you will lose your power in your main gun if you keep using your special weapons. And there are times when that is a really, really bad thing. You notice he asked any luck? Yeah, if you'll remember, you bought the thing from him and he said good luck. Yeah. If you see him later, any luck? That's just kind of his way of saying, hey, you already bought something from me, or you already did what I asked you to, so you don't need to see me anymore. Now remember how I said this chip room would not respawn its chips? Yeah, it doesn't right away. It takes you walking off and going and doing things, which we will go do something else for a minute. We will do about a half lap around here. But I think I have just about gotten everything I can out of this first part of this area. And thus, it means it's time to move on to corridor number 1. So yeah. I think I'm just about done. Yeah, I should be done. Ow, ow. No, I did miss something. That's a big miss as far as I'm concerned. That is the lightsaber, or beam sword, or hyper beam. Well, no, hyper beam is something else. But, yeah. A fairly powerful little beam that fires out right in front of you. There are some times when that particular weapon is incredibly life-saving. so I like it. I like to use that one above a lot of them. Uh-oh. Boy, was I wrong. That's what comes from having videos glitch on you and you have to repeat them. Nah. Well, I kind of messed up there. But what he gave us is, yeah, this. No, that powerful. But, it could be nice. It's not really, just, that's not a very strong, that's just basically a shield. Which will, if you remember I said when I was first playing, if you remember, I said how most of the enemy's fire could be shot down. Well, that's one case that shows how it can. That's one thing that takes advantage of it, makes that circle, and generally takes out enemy fire. Now, before I get into that before I go into that corridor, I need to see if I can get chips. Fill up my chips. It'd be nice if I didn't take a beating on the way there, though. Hey, they're back. And there. I have 100 chips, and I feel somewhat secure going into the area. So, this should be it. Check. Yep. We check. So now, we'll jump in here, and because I know this is going to take a somewhat long time, I will cut the video here, and we will be back in part 4 with actually going into the corridor and trying to beat the boss there. Take care, everyone. See you around.